Hi everyone, welcome back. So, little update. I got my nails done. Aren't they so pretty? Like look at that. Love it. My nail tech did these. I didn't come up with the concept. She did, because I was like, do whatever you want. And she's like, oh, you sure? And I was like, yep. And at first I was a little nervous because she's like, okay, let's do red nails. And I was like, oh, okay. I've never done red nails. I'm a little nervous. But she pulled through. I should have trusted her. Should have trusted her. She always does me right. So this is what we got. But you came here for the makeup. So we're going to do the makeup. Today's video, we are going to be doing a full face of mostly Asian products. So I specifically picked products that either are from an Asian brand or were made in an Asian country. At least I tried. I think my mascara is the only thing that is not made in Asia because I couldn't find one. I don't have one in my collection that is made in Asia because I'm very particular about my mascaras. So that is the only one. But other than that, everything else is Asian. I'm gonna do a full face. We're gonna try some stuff out. I got some new stuff, I got some old stuff. So keep watching. All right, so the first thing I wanted to try out today is this Tocobo Watery Sun Cream. So I will let you know, I was given this by YesStyle's influencer program. So I got a couple of Tocobo products, including an oil cleanser and a sun stick. I can show you the sun stick is over here. I already got big plans for what I want to do with this one, but I am a YesStyle influencer. This is the sun cream. So I was gifted this. Thank you so much, YesStyle and Tocobo for this product. I really appreciate it. And if you are looking to buy anything from YesStyle, I do have a code in my description. Well, not a code, but a link in my description. I do get a small kickback if you do decide to use it, but you don't have to use it. You can just go look these products up yourself if you want to. I did get quite a few of these from YesStyle, so that is all up to you. I don't decide what you do with your wallet, so if that's what you want to do, great. If not, thank you anyways for watching. I do appreciate it. So I'm just gonna zoom on in. Ta-da! And then we're gonna go into the sun cream. So here it is. I do like the packaging. It's kind of like this like hard casing, but I like this matte look to it. So this is what it looks like. And we're just gonna, it smells like plants. Like, that's the best way I can describe it, is it smells like plants, which is not a bad thing. Just with my other ones, they kind of smell like a Moscow Mule, and this just smells like when you smell a bunch of plants. So first thing I like about this is, well, obviously I'm not seeing like a white cast, and it doesn't take very long to kind of mix it into the skin. It does have hyaluronic acid and some other extracts I have never seen in sunscreen before, but so far I don't hate it. It's also not burning my skin, which, like, as a child I used to have a lot of issues with that, where like sunscreen would burn the crap out of my skin, but I'm not feeling a burning sensation. It is a watery sun cream, which I can definitely feel on the skin. It's not very creamy. It is kind of more of a water, like liquidy feel. But I do enjoy this. Huh. Okay, so my skin does look like a little glowier, but not a big deal. Honestly, a lot of Asian products kind of do focus more on that glowy aspect, so I'm not really thrown off by that, so good job on that. But next we're gonna go with this with my NYX brow glue in medium brown. And even though this is a, where is it? Okay, I saw where this was made. I swear I thought this was, oh, made in Taiwan, there we go. So my next brow glue is made in Taiwan, so we're gonna use that. I know semantics, but this is the only brow product I had that was made in another country that wasn't just like typically like China. So I am just going to rub this through. Y'all know how brow gel works, so I'm not gonna be too adamant on that one. We're just gonna style the brows. Honestly, I have loved like Asian products for quite a long time. Obviously as a child I was a huge nerd, so like Asia really like interested me as a teenager, specifically Japan. And then as I got older, I started to get more into Korea. And then, so I had a lot of friends who were into like K-pop and things like that. And then I started getting into K-beauty a little bit and just Asian beauty in general. And I really like the products, especially for days when I'm not looking to be like wildly like matte or like unnatural kind of deal. Well, not unnatural, but just, you know, like kind of give like just a cutesy vibe. I actually do really love doing like using these products for more of a cute look on my face. So for foundation, we are going to go into the Tier Cushion Foundation, obviously. This is all I have at the moment, but we are going to use this. And we're going to tap off some of the excess. Just go in with it. I do like the coverage of this, and I do like the color. The color I'm in is 15C Porcelain. Obviously, I need to be in the lower range of colors because I am pale. I do like what Tier did. I'll talk on this a little bit. I do like that Tier did expand its range because, to be quite honest, it's one thing to market to one area where you feel like there doesn't need to be a ton of shades, and then you go into a market where there is a more diverse amount of people. Like we have people in America and Canada that are of multiple different like skin colors. So in Korea, there is a lot of what I would consider colorism, because a lot of cushion foundation is made for like a couple skin tones, but not a ton. And there's just, they don't make as many colors for other people. But in America, like America, Canada, places like that, there are people of different skin tones. So as much as I like that Tier like listened and was like, oh, if we're gonna market to an American audience or a Western audience, then we need more shade colors. That is great. But there are Black people in South Korea who would like to use cosmetics as well. And I think other brands should expand to an extent to accommodate other people, because as you can see, there are different like groups that are popping up. So sorry, before I continue, this is the Danessa Myricks. I think the only reason I chose this one is because it is made in China. So it is designed in America, but the formula is like made in China kind of deal. So I'm just gonna use that because that's all I got that could match what is needed. But things are starting to change, and people are coming all over the world to different places, and becoming part of the culture. There are multiple influencers who, people of color, influencers of color who love Korean products but sometimes have a hard time, you know, getting them because of the color of them and because of the colors that they produce. And they have been producing pretty much the same like 3 shades for a really long time. And the thing is, things are changing. People are moving all over the world into different places, and it's not, people aren't just like those 3 colors anymore. Seoul is if you think about it, Seoul is an international like hub. It is a city which has a lot of diverse people, and that no longer means that like it's just pale people. And even then, Koreans come in multiple different shades as well. It's just, it's not popular to be tan. It is popular to be very pasty looking, very my skin tone, and that's not cool as well. So I'm gonna move into the Rom&nd palette. It's better than palette 3 Rosebud Garden. I have loved this one forever. It has some beautiful like pinky neutrals, and we're gonna use that while I keep talking. And so I'm glad that some brands are starting to like realize that they can't just to market to more than just the Korean audience, that they need to expand their shades, but to also market to people in Korea. They need to expand their shades because it's no longer just a homogenous like skin colors anymore. Like people of all different kinds of skin colors are moving around the world, and at some point like they need to expand shade ranges to accommodate those people. Because I hate the argument where people say like, oh well, there's just not a lot of like people of color buying it, so why would they make shades for people of color? And the flaw in that argument is, well, obviously no one of color is buying it because there's no color for the people of color. Like, if you don't make colors for people, then they can't buy your brand. Thus, like, obviously people are not buying it. It's not because people can't afford it, because first off, Korean makeup and skincare is pretty damn affordable. Like, I've seen some pretty good deals on blushes, lipsticks, like almost drugstore pricing for some of these products. And to basically say that people can't afford it or there's no like people of color in the area, it's just plain wrong. It's not right. Like, it's not a correct assumption. And look, I am not like bashing on anyone. It just is what it is. I would love to see more diversity. Even in American products, I would love to see inclusive shade ranges to make sure that everyone has a chance and has access to cosmetics. Because yes, even though it is a luxury, it still makes people feel good. And people enjoy it. And we should be able to allow people to have access to products and companies and not exclude people. I get it, not everything is made for everyone, but there should be an opportunity for people to access it. Like, give the opportunity for people to access these different products. But what do I know? I am just a girl in her office doing makeup on her lunch break, talking about makeup. Makeup has just been not a godsend, I would say, but makeup has been my way to express myself, to kind of change who I want to be every day. It's not a way to hide, it's a way to express myself in multiple different ways. And I want everybody to be able to access that and to feel just as pretty and have that experience. That it's not inaccessible to everyone. I love when people can be able to access things. And it doesn't matter who you are as long as you are able to access and enjoy. Because like, see, look how pretty this like eyeshadow is. I would love for everyone to feel this way. Just to feel like that they can express themselves however they would like. Like I just, oop, wrong color. I just love, makeup is just a way that I express myself, and I would love for everyone to be able to express themselves. And there we go. This is the look I did. Like, look at that sparkle. Like, that is such fine, beautiful sparkle. Like, I always feel like a little fairy when I wear like Korean glitters. They just make me feel so good. But this is, like I said, this is the Rosebud Garden palette. One of my all-time favorites. Now, I'm just gonna do my mascara real quick. Not an Asian brand, so we're just gonna keep going. Okay, mascara is on. I just used Covergirl. I wanted to use a more natural looking color, so this is just a black brown mascara, nothing big. I did want to switch it up a little bit, so I have been using a lot of Korean products, but I did want to use Kulfi. So yes, Kulfi is technically an Asian brand. It is, yes, India is part of Asia. So I'm going to consider it an Asian brand. I'm going to use it because I think we forget that India is still in Asia and should still be considered. Plus, Kulfi makes some amazing products. They have made some of my favorite products of the past, I would say, year and a half. Like, ever since I bought this Kulfi concealer, I have been absolutely in love with it. I actually have to stop and use like other products to, you know, actually like test other things because this is so good. Like, it is just the perfect shade. It's the perfect consistency. It blends out so well, like so freaking well. Like, I love it. Like, look at that. That is so just, oh, it's just so pretty. Like my under eyes just look so good. Like, oh, I freaking love it. Oh, just stunning. All right, so next we're gonna go into Too Cool for School art class. This is what it looks like. Okay, for some reason, my contour brush is wet. Don't know how that happened. So we're just gonna go in with another brush. So I just swirl all three together. I feel like that makes the perfect contour shade for me. Plus the slivers are so small that like, what would be the point? Trying to like get my brush into one of those, like it just wouldn't be possible to get it into just one. So we're just gonna contour the face, give myself some chiseling. I'm definitely trying not to look like golden goddess today. Today is like contoured cool fish kind of look. I have loved this contour for quite a while at this point, so it's no surprise that I would pick this to use this like today. It just makes complete sense. All right, let's see if I can clean up this contour a little bit. All right, and then usually I use a different colored blush with a look like this, but I think I'm gonna try something different. So I have this Lily Bread Love Beam Blur Cheek in 05. I got it in my Yes Style advent calendar, and I want to try her out. So I need a brush, just a blush brush, and we're gonna go into this. Now the last time I used this was very light, so definitely going to So it's definitely like cool toned. Like it almost kind of looks like my bronzer color. Yeah, like it's got like a little bit of a purplish sheen to it, but it's like almost my contour color. I would usually go with something a little pinkier, but I still think it's a good blush. Like it's almost like a blush without being a blush color. Like I love colors like that for certain looks where, you know, it looks like you're wearing blush, but you're not actually wearing blush. I do like that kind of color, so that's what I'm kind of using. And then next we're gonna use a Peri Peri lip liner. Sorry, Peri Para lip liner. So a lot of the lip liners I have are not sharpenable. Like of course you could use like that to sharpen the end, but these are like twist ups. And almost all the ones I own are twist ups. Because I believe, unlike the West, they don't do very like harsh like lip lines. So we're gonna go in. And that's kind of the point of of the twist ups, is to not have a very defined lip. It gives a little bit more room for just like a soft blended lip line. This does come with a lipstick, but I do have another product I wanted to wear with this. So it's just gonna have to, like, it's just gonna be the lip liner today. But the lipstick is also very cute as well. Give me one moment. I need to go off camera for a little bit and I'll be right back. All right. So I did a quick little short to try out another wedding lip stain. If you've been following that, just did a film for that. But I did use the Lily Bread Glassy Layer Fixing Tint in Rosy Nude. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave you out of what I'm using. So this is what I'm using on my lips. I think it's cute, but definitely check out the short to see how I truly feel about it. But that is the lip at this moment. We're gonna actually try a new powder today. I got this in my Yes Style advent calendar. This one I have no clue about. Like I have never seen this brand before, so I'm very excited to give it a go. So this is the Cica X Hyalon No Sebum Moisture Powder. So I'm very excited to try. Here is the container. This was the packaging. This is the container. So you just twist the container. And then of course there's a little powder puff. It's so cute. And then there's a sticker. So I gotta figure out how to get the sticker off. Come on, nails. We believe in you. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Ha 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 ha. We almost got the sticker off. Ha ha. Victory. Victory for Zim. If you recognize that reference, comment down below. All right, we're gonna start with some of this powder and we're gonna give her a go. Okay, so we're gonna shake out a little bit more. I'm not seeing like a huge difference. Like I'm not seeing like a, ooh. Got way too much on the puff. Doesn't smell like anything. Okay, I see some mattifying. It's not anything crazy, but it is matte. It's not breaking up any product so far. So let's get the forehead going. So it's definitely not my most mattifying powder, but I wasn't expecting it to be, so no anger there. I have noticed that Korean powders are not as mattifying, and that is fine because that is not just the style, and I am cool with that. But I do see some mattifying. It's just not intense because I still feel like my skin looks not very natural, but still looks kind of natural. Not mad, just giving honest feedback. And then, let's see. I do have a new setting spray because I was running out of setting sprays, so I decided to splurge. Well, not splurge, just, who knows, maybe it is splurging. But this is the Tear Mask Fix Makeup Fixer. I have heard so many good things about it, and I need to know if it is just as good as my Patrick Star One Size. So I like the packaging. I like that red packaging. Oh, and this is not sponsored. I bought this with my own money off Amazon. Tear is not paying me, but hey, Tear. I don't want a Birkin, but if you want to pay me, I am very happy for extra money. Weddings are very expensive. Just for any of you out there, weddings are expensive. So if anyone wants to pay me, please, I am so down. All right, so we're gonna give this a shot. Let me see. Anything I need to know? Nope. Okay. We're just gonna... Okay. Doesn't have an offensive smell, which is one of the first things I usually look for, is offending smells. And then second off, it's got a very nice mister. Like, it is very like soft and like, I don't know, pillowy to the touch. Like, I'm not, should have shook it, but oh well. It says lightly shake, but whatever. I mean, my makeup still looks like my makeup. I'm not seeing like any extreme differences. I do want this to dry before I start doing anything crazy to it. But I did want to show you one of my favorite glosses, one of my favorite, not matte, sorry, one of my favorite opaque glosses. There we go, opaque. Because it's definitely not like a glittery gloss, but I do love it. This is the Rom&nd Glasting Color Gloss in Peony Ballet. I got it when the bunny rabbit tongue trend was going, and it's actually a pretty good bunny color. Obviously it's not going to show too much on the lip tint, but I feel like it has a good consistency to it. It's not super sticky. It is a little thick, so if you don't like a thick gloss, this might not be it, but it feels like so nourishing, like on my lips, that I don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. All right, skin has dried. Nothing's coming off my face. I definitely don't want to like, oh, I forgot to do my under eyes. We're just gonna, where did I put my, oh, there it is. I'm just gonna put a quick Kosas powder under it because I can't find, why did I forget my powder? Why? All right, so the next product, our final product, is going to be the Shiseido Aura Dew Illuminator. This I love so much. It was collaborated with somebody named Hunter. I've heard they're an artist, and I love this highlighter. I love Shiseido highlighters to begin with, but I like this one because I know it promotes itself as kind of a duochrome, but honestly it just looks like a peachy pink to me, and I think it is so cute. It's got a little bit of like a gold peach to it along with the pink, but it is so stunning and bold, and I love the packaging too. Like, the packaging is so cute. I love this. And then we're gonna do a little on the nose. I don't think I'm gonna do an inner corner. I think the inner corner is fine. I think the eye look looks cute enough without needing this, but this is what the packaging looks like. Like, look at that, that is so cool. Like, I love that. All right, and then this is the final look. There we go. Oh, there we are. Don't I look adorable? Like, I just look cute as a button. But these are just some of my favorite, like, Asian products. Well, some are my favorite Asian products, and then some are new ones I tried today that I have, like, that I've just heard good stuff about, or I've just been itching to try. And luckily, I got to try today. And I think this look came out really pretty, really what I was looking for. It just, I feel like it just came together. I wish the blush was a little bit more pink, but other than that, I am perfectly fine with how this looks on my face. Like, I feel like I look so cute. I feel adorable. Like, I look so innocent. Oh gosh, I need to not do that again. Don't let me do that again, guys. Don't let me do that again. That was cringy, and I hated that with every fiber of my being. All right, so that's got what all what I have for today. Like I said, I was gifted this Tocobo sunscreen in PR. I don't see any issues with it with my makeup so far. I don't think the smell is offensive. It's 50 SPF, which is one of my favorite things. So, like I said, if you want to give it a try, I am affiliated with Yes Style Influencer. I do have a link in my description. If you do want to buy something, please go ahead and do so. If not, go to the Yes Style app and get something, because a lot of these products you can find on Yes Style and have a good time. Like so many of these are on Yes Style. Many of these I bought at Yes Style and absolutely love. So please give them a try. Like, whether you use my link or not, I just want to let you know what I'm liking. All right. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know down below what products you like. I am always looking for new recommendations. I hope make sure to check me out on Instagram. That is CAPT_IVATING_makeup. That is captivating makeup. 2 underscores. Don't forget there's 2 underscores. I hope all of y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. It was lovely to see all of you again, and I will see you in the next one.